Get it?
Oh, shit.
What's up, guys? Here with Andy.
Oh, yeah.
One of his famous spots that he skated in his park. He's going to give us a little story behind it.
Oh, yeah, this was a good spot. DeVille took me here. Or actually, DeVille turned me onto a skate spot app. And then I found this spot and I was like, this looks sick. But all I wanted was to accentuate this trick right here. Board slide around the corner. That's the only thing I wanted to do. That was my focus. I'm gonna board slide around a 90-degree corner. Just like that. And I don't know if I'd seen it before, anybody do that. But I know now that David Gravett board slid around a 90-degree corner. And it was amazing. David Gravett, thank you for innovating skateboarding on that level. Taking momentum around 90-degree corners. Because what happens with a 90-degree corner is if you're grinding straight, you just kind of come off. But it's like when you tic-tac, right? Like, if my board is like this, I can't push this way, but I can push this way so I can go like this, and then boom, I got speed. So it's like that with the rail. Is you're here, and you can't get more speed that way, but if you're going super slow, you can push off this, boom.
Oh.
And you're there.
I get it.
So you kind of
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you're doing it long style, you kind of have to do it till you're almost stopped, and then you jump, boom.
Damn.
But the way I did it was the slap up, so it kind of came here and then around. And for me, that was the whole trick. That's what I wanted to accentuate. So my front wheels kind of go in a straight line the whole time. My front wheels are there, and then even though they rotate, they stay in a straight line.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a cool
Physics.
phenomenon there.
Yep.
And then so it's like boom. It's such a cool feeling. And then when you think about a rail like this, like, oh my gosh, it's such a sharp angle. Or like this, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going into a wall. But if you're flat, there's nothing in your way.
Yeah.
So it's good to recognize that. Nothing's in your way. Except for your brain. So, okay, look where Nigel's standing. Parking spot, parking spot, parking spot. If there's cars here, I can't skate it. So what did DeVille do? DeVille and Vincent was here that day. They frickin' parked across right there. So nobody could park in these three spots. And of course, Office Depot loves that. All the customers can't park in the closest spots to the store. So they're kind of bummed. But whatever, we're going at it. This thing was insane. So the first thing I was trying to do was pop on there, and then so whacked. And then I was popping out and landing past this crack. And I was like, that's the trick, dude. But then I did it kind of easy, and I was like, when something's easy, you know it's not part worthy. Unless you're like Day One or Mark Suchu or something, where you get to that level where you're not trying to break boundaries. Like Grant Taylor, I'm sure a lot of stuff he does feels easy for him, but I want to see it still. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to say if it feels easy, it shouldn't be in a part, but for the kind of part I was producing, I wanted every trick to be the biggest and the best that I'd ever done. So, going around this corner ended up being the smaller part of the trick in the grand scheme of things. Like, people were more shocked by this drop, which is like this super basic part for me. Like, going around the corner is what's cool, but this drop is much louder. And then weirdest thing, dude. I had no plan on how the heck to get out. Like, I was just trying. Like, look at this skate here. That's what you're sliding towards. All of this is sackable. Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty good. All of this is sackable. Like, if I'm like slightly back or forward or anything. And then this is super sackable. And then you got this drop here and angry customers all around walking in. So the angry customers, I'm always like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Like, I hope you're having a good day. Like, check out this trick I'm trying. So when they go inside, they don't rat on me. But it worked for the most part, but you get kicked out. You kind of come back.
How many days? Was that just the first time you tried it at one time?
You'd have to ask to be able to get to know for sure. But I think it's confusing for me because when I landed it, then there was a thing that was like, hey, if you get a sequence of that, then we'll run it in magazine.
Yeah.
So then I came back to do a sequence of it, and it took me like multiple trips. So I don't remember, like I remember coming back to do this multiple times, but I don't know if I landed it the first day I came here to try it.
Yeah.
I think it was the second day.
Got you.
Which of course you have to wait a week, and you get kicked out, and you're just like, no. And then you become friends with one of the managers, and then you come back the next week, and it's a different manager, and you're like, no. Like it's an endless cycle. Like, what? You're a skateboarder? That's so cool. I love it when skateboarders are here. Like, sick, yeah. And then the next weekend, be like, hey, you're loud? I hate loud. Like, dang it.
Get out of here.
Yeah. But anyways, so you're sliding, coming around, drop, boom, and then it's like Hail Mary. I hope something happens. So what ended up happening in the video is everything lined up perfectly, and I popped out, boom, landed, nice down slope. Oh my god, wow, so good. But when I did it for the photo sequence, something happened, and I just like kept going, and I made it through this window.
Whoa.
And out to fakie.
Damn.
It was the scariest thing ever. But what happened, the one that I landed, dude, the one that I landed was just out of nowhere. And as I'm saying, like, most of my tricks are like super thought out. Like the big 29 stair handrail in Long Beach, like that was like 3-4 years of thinking about it. This was like, oh yeah, this could kind of work. Like, this was, I have a trick in mind and I need a spot for it. Different kind of searching.
Yep.
So, what ended up happening on the one that I landed, a miracle took place. I got on. Boom, boom, boom. And I was slightly rotating front side. Slowly rotating this way. And I'm like, oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, I'm spinning too far this way. Because if you're going like, if you're sliding like this, how are you going to pop out like that? You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to come out? So what happened, I'm like, ah! And then this wheel right here touched the rail. So gently. Because if I go too hard, it'll get stuck underneath.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying with all my might not to let it touch, but guess what? It touched. And when it touched, I felt it, like, I remember all this like it's slow motion, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
all of these clips were like 15 minutes soap operas to me. So, I'm coming in, I touch the wheel, just touch it barely, and it spins me back. Now I'm spinning back, and I'm like sliding kind of towards the front, and it, boom, popped out. Like, it was just the best feeling ever. Like, I could not have planned it, and if I could have planned it, I will plan it. Like, that is, because the first spin, the first trick, gets me spinning, right? Like, I'm like, bum, bum, and then I'm kind of spinning, and I have nothing to stop me from spinning, until miraculously this wheel hit just gently enough in just the right spot. Like, if it hit here, it would have hit that bar, and then it would have screwed me up, so it's just like, and then it started spinning out, and then boom, it was right there for me, my feet were glued.
so sick.
Hype. Like, arguably one of the hardest tricks in the whole video.
Yep.
And I didn't even really know what I was doing. But sometimes things just work out when you try hard. And I was trying really hard. But usually it helps to have a plan.
Yeah.
But this time I didn't have a plan and it still worked out.
Thank God.
Thank God. Beautiful. Thank you, Spot. Thank you, Office Depot. Seriously. Thank you so much. It really means a lot.
Alright guys, make sure you guys subscribe to Andy's YouTube channel. There's a link in the description below. He's going to be uploading new content very soon. And make sure that you stay tuned to check it out.
Woo.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you, Nigel.
No problem.